Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my YouTube channel. Perhaps this is your first time with me. I am Lina. I'm really excited that you are here, that you've decided to step on your mat today, and I have a lovely class ready for you. So our focus today is mostly the upper body, so very fluid, juicy class to open the chest, to create space across the shoulders, the back. So prepare a couple of blocks or books if you don't have the blocks, roll your mat, and I'll see you very shortly. We come into a comfortable seated position, so whatever that means for you, cross-legged or sitting on a block or on a cushion. And let's just relax those arms down, release the hands on top of the knees, slightly tuck the chin towards the chest, closing the eyes. And it is always nice to take a moment to arrive into your yoga space, to arrive onto your mat, and just acknowledging that these next 30 minutes are simply for you, for your body, for you to move, to breathe, and to connect. Notice your face, and if you come across any tension, any tightness, I invite you to soften across the forehead, the jaw. You can even open your mouth and wiggle your jaw to release the tension. And then bringing the awareness back to the breath. And just following this beautiful journey as you inhale through your nostrils. And as you breathe out through your nostrils. And I invite you also to create a little intention for this practice. It can be a simple word or a short sentence, something that brings you back the positivity, joy, happiness. Beautiful. And as you next inhale, let's reach our arms towards the sky, just a nice big stretch across the spine. And exhale, let's bend the elbows, open up through the chest. Inhale, re-extend the arms back up. And exhale, draw the elbows down. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbows to the sides. Now pause here, breathe in into the belly, into the chest. And now lean gently towards the right. Hold it here for a moment. Keep grounding through your sit bones. One more breath. Breathe out. Inhale, we rise back through the center. Exhale, lean towards the left. Good. Here, activating the sides of our core, the sides of our waist. One more breath. Breathe out. Let's come back through the center, interlacing the fingers. Here we place the hands at the back of our head and begin tucking the chin towards the chest, applying a little bit of resistance. So keep pushing your hands into your head and the head into your hands. And here you should find a nice gentle stretch across the back side of your neck. Keep breathing. Good. 2 more breaths. Breathe out. 1 more inhalation. Exhale. Good. We come back. We bend those elbows again as we inhale. And on your exhalation, twist actively towards the left side. Inhale, back through the center. Exhale, we twist to the right. Inhale, back. Exhale to the left. Inhale back. Exhale to the right. Well done. Arms reach up to the sky. And we release the hands down right in front. We find our way into tabletop. So hands and knees. Beautiful. From here, from your tabletop, drop the belly slightly as you look up. Find your cow. And as you exhale, push into your cat pose. So really pressing the floor away. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. And as you exhale, push the ground away, cat pose. Inhale, arch the back, look up. And now as you exhale, sink your hips into your child's pose. So hips towards the heels. You can walk your hands a little bit more forward and in front, just to find some extra length across every single vertebrae. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Breathe out. Now roll your spine forward. We find our way into a variation of upward facing dog. So very soft upward dog, but keep squeezing your glutes here. And then from here we push back, child's pose. So 3 more rounds like this. Spine going forward into your up dog. And then we push back, child's pose. Inhale. Rolling forward, upward dog. Enjoy the wiggle here. Exhale, going back. Inhale, back into your up dog. And exhale, child's pose. We roll forward into our tabletop. Dropping the belly, we look up again. And exhale, we push the floor away, cat. And one more round. Inhale to open. Exhale to push it away. Well done. Back into your neutral spine. Bring your left hand in the middle of your mat. Sweep the right arm up as you inhale. And thread your arm through. Actively twist and crunch. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale to open. Exhale to crunch. And last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Release the right hand. Let's swap. Left arm to the sky. Exhale, we crunch. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. And last one in. And breathe out. Good. Release the hands to the floor. Walk them a little bit more forward in front. From here, we release the hips down. Release the belly. Bring your hands just around the edges of your mat. Squeeze your glutes, and as you inhale, lift your heart up. And exhale, roll it back down. So just intuitively moving here, creating this rippling effect across the vertebrae. Make sure your glutes stay active. 2 more, in and out. Last one. And out. Well done. Hands come back a little bit closer in, back into our child's pose. Sink your hips towards the heels. And from here, we just simply move our arms to the left side of our mat to find that side body stretch across the right. So place the right hand on top of your left hand if you prefer. And just work together with the breath to go deeper if you like, and just to overall stay connected. 2 more. Breathe out. Last inhale. Exhale. Well done. Let's walk those arms back through the center, and we move to the opposite direction. Left hand on top of your right. Find a stretch across the left. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's walk the arms back through the center. And from here, we'll continue with our camel hinges, or camel circles as we call them. So we're just going to bring the left hand either next to your left foot or on top of your left heel, and we sweep the right arm up. And exhale, we come back. Feel free here to use a block to put your hand on. Inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale, we go back. Inhale, reach the right arm up as you push your hips forward. Exhale, breathe in, nice expansion. Exhale, last round, right arm up, hips forward. Exhale, and one more breath. And we come back, beautiful. Hands walk forward. Let's tuck the toes under and make our way into our down dog. In your down dog, as always, if it feels good, walk it off. Then one knee at a time. Lovely. Take your time here. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Lovely. We inhale and then we settle. Exhale. From here, bringing the heels up, we tiptoe our feet towards the hands, towards the top of our mat. Soften your knees here quite a bit. Open your arms behind you. Interlock the fingers. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale to fold deeper. Find a stretch for the shoulders. Relax the head down. If it feels okay, of course, you can stretch those legs, but just be mindful. Here the focus more is for the shoulders, for the chest, rather than to force the hamstrings into a deep stretch. 2 more. Breathe out. Last inhale. Exhale. Well done. Release the hands towards the mat. And as you next inhale, let's take those arms up towards the sky. Interlocking the fingers here, we flip the palms and we want to really bring the chest through, bring our hips forward, and imagine that your arms are going behind your head. So here we don't necessarily want to come into a deep back bend, but rather we're opening up through the whole front of the body. Exhale. One more breath. And we fold. Exhale. Now lengthening halfway across the spine. Draw your arms back, creating these wings. Inhale. And exhale to fold again. Interlacing the fingers, flip the palms. Reach your arms up. Again, find that expansion across the front part of the body. Exhale. One more breath. And again, we fold. Uttanasana. Lengthen halfway. Bring your arms back. Create these beautiful wings. And exhale again. We fold. Lengthen halfway. And now we take the left leg back. And we release the left knee onto the ground. From here, reaching the arms up. Grab hold of your elbows. Tuck the tail under just to keep the engagement across your left quad. Breathe out. Keep opening up across the chest. 2 more. Breathe out. Last inhale. Exhale. Well done. Release the hands. Here, the left hand is going to go towards the floor. So you need to go a little bit deeper across your hips to reach the floor on the left. Or, of course, use a block. Here, find a stretch across the right side of your body. Breathe out. 2. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe out. With control, we rise up. And from here, now the left hand is going to go at the back of your thigh. Right arm up, inhale. And exhale, go a little bit further back. 2 more breaths. Breathe out. Last inhale. Exhale. Well done. Release the hands down and towards the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, and take a big step forward next to that right foot. Lengthen halfway and fold again. Breathe in to lengthen. And now the right leg goes back. Right knee to the floor. And from here, we reach up. Keep the tail tucked. Grab hold of your elbows. And again, keep opening up across the shoulders, across the chest. Breathe out. 2 more. Breathe out. Last inhale. Breathe out. Good. Release the elbows. Sink your hips a little bit deeper. Now the right hand reaches towards the ground or use a block to reach the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lean towards the right. 2. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe out. Well done. We slowly come back. Reaching now the right hand towards the back thigh or the calf if you're really open. Breathe out. Deep inhalation. Exhale. And 1 more in. Breathe out. Well done. Let's bring those hands onto the floor. Take a step back. Bring your knees to the floor. Tabletop position from here. And now option if you have your blocks with you, bring them right in front, 1 for each arm. If you don't have them, don't worry, we can do this without them as well. And we'll place our elbows on top of those blocks or simply elbows on the floor. Bring your hands into prayer, melt the chest down, and bring your hands towards those shoulder blades, kind of in between the shoulder blades. So now just focusing on that deeper opening, stretching across the triceps. Notice how that feels for your body. Just concentrate on the breath. Very good. And the last few. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. We extend those arms slowly in front. Remove the blocks, your props to the sides. And we're going to come again onto our bellies. So slowly release the knees, the hips. From here, left forearm comes onto the ground and we thread the right arm in between the gap that we've just created. And now applying our body weight on top of that right shoulder, we bring the forehead towards the mat. So you should feel a stretch across the right shoulder here. Take your time. Beautiful. Again, remember you can always pull back. Don't go that far. One more inhalation. Exhale. With your left forearm, just push the ground away so you can bring the right arm out. And we do the same thing on the other side. So through the gap, bring your left arm through and rest the forehead down. One more deep breath in and out. Slowly from here, we come back. Bringing those arms out. Very well. And then the belly, the chest again comes all the way down onto the floor. This time we'll bring those arms back. Again, creating some sort of wings here. And then as you exhale, we want to bring the head, the chest up, and also the feet off the ground. And let's hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. You can bring one side of your head to the floor. Just relax. You can wiggle your hips a little bit. One more breath. And out. We repeat with a slightly different arm variation. So arms go back, interlock the fingers, lift the chest, lift the head, lift the feet, and we hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Release. Again, just a little wiggle across the hips to release any tension, any tightness. And when you're ready, bring your hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, and push back into your downward facing dog again. Breathing in. Breathing out. 2 more. Breathe out. Last inhalation. Breathe out. Now with control, just look forward. We'll guide our elbows gently towards the mat. Now we find our dolphin pose. Again, the focus here today is more the upper body, so you can walk your feet closer in, but feel free to bend those knees and focus more on bringing the belly and the chest through that gap and closer towards the thighs. We hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Let's release the knees to the floor, sitting back onto our heels. You can just bring one hand onto your belly, one hand onto your chest, just to reset, feel the effects of the pose. Breathe out. And one more inhale. Exhale. Well done. From here, finding our way straight into our upward facing dog. Again, just focusing on lengthening across the spine, opening up across your upper body, and then back into our downward facing dog. Deep breath in, and a deep, deep breath out. Lift your heels and walk your feet towards the hands. And from here, we bend the knees and we slowly come into seated position. Supporting your thighs, just hold on to your thighs as we begin lowering down slowly onto the floor. Great. Walking the feet a little bit closer in, just for the distance, perhaps grazing the heels with our fingertips. Breathing in to prepare, and as we exhale, we push the hips up our way into our bridge pose. You can interlock the hands, wiggle the shoulder blades in, and don't forget to engage across the glutes, your inner thighs, and really press the heels into the floor. Nice deep breaths. 2 more. Last inhalation. And exhale. Let's release the hips down. Bring the knees right and left. Just swaying them slowly from side to side. Very good. And then our arms are going to go to the sides, nice and wide. Bring the right leg over your left leg. Lift your hips slightly, move them to the right. And then those knees travel to the left. We find our gentle supine twist. So also a nice way to find that rotation across the spine, across the back. Breathing. Two more. Last inhale. Exhale. Let's find our way back. Here, we need to use a little bit of our core to really bring those legs back. Let's just swap. So left leg over the right, hips lift, slightly readjust them to the left, and then make your way to the right. Go as far as you like here. Just make sure that your shoulders stay grounded. Good. The face stays soft. Lovely. A deep inhalation here. Breathe out, and let's take one more. And we breathe out. Let's slowly reach those knees back. Bring the feet onto the floor, slowly extending the legs to the opposite corners of our mat. We'll spend another few moments just to let the practice integrate into the body. Take a deep inhalation into the belly and sigh out through the mouth. Shavasana. And now just take a deeper inhalation in through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. Begin wiggling the toes, the fingers, moving the head. Maybe a nice big stretch. And then we bend the knees, bringing them closer in. And we roll onto one side. And then from there, with our eyes closed, we rise into a seated position. And just taking the last moment to observe, to notice how we are feeling. Reminding ourselves of that intention. So as you next inhale, let's reach those arms up towards the sky. And bring your hands to touch. As you exhale, draw them close to your heart. Thank yourself for this time on your mat. For moving, for breathing, and for connecting. Thank you for being here. Namaste.